Hey. Okay, hold on. We gotta get stuff set up here. Hey. Okay, hold on. We gotta get stuff set up here. Hey. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If anybody's there, I doubt anybody's there right now. But let me. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If anybody. Perfect. Okay. Just making sure I can hear myself. All right. So, for those of you just kind of hopping in, or if you're watching later, guys, we're just chilling. Um, we are gonna. This is my first time actually going live that I can remember. Uh, on Facebook, on YouTube, I guess. I go live on YouTube. I go live on Facebook all the time with, the RC Hangout, but I haven't done it here. This is my first time doing it, and as you can tell, it's not, all the way there yet. But we're getting there. So I'm just cross posting this so that we can get some folks in here. Let me see. But yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just hanging out. I'm gonna work on the SCX24. I'm also gonna be working on the Jeep. I got some parts from Reefs RC here that we're gonna go ahead and whoa, that scared the crap out of me. But yeah, we're gonna be upgrading on. So we got a motor that we got installed in our drag car. We've got servo to install in one of our crawlers and swap that servo that's in that crawler into a different crawler. So we're kind of just kind of chilling. So like I said, we're gonna see how this works. If this is something that becomes popular, then we'll keep doing it. Let's see. Post to Facebook. But yeah, if you're watching right now, come say hi. I am just posting things right now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get going on this. So like I said, I installed the new motor in the trans. I did that off camera because I had to take it to the garage and drill, so it was just, it's a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the transmission back in. Oh, and we also have a new servo for the 624, so that's also something cool to do. What is going on right now? Not pushing anything, right? Okay. Whatever, we're just gonna do that. All right. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to get this figured out. This is it's the first time for everything, so we're gonna go ahead and get it done. So let's go ahead and get started. If people roll in, they roll in. If not, that's fine. We'll keep it growing. Shout out to Reefs though for sending me some. I'm trying to figure out what. I'll put in there. some grease for the for the channel for the to get my stuff going. So let me see. Now the part that I think is going to be hard is going to be the servo, not because of the servo, but because of this cage. So I might have to just drop that whole front end, but we are going to be installing. Sorry, I got some scale mail. One of these I already had, but I did get a Reefs micro 99 micro to install. So this is going to go on here. Let me get this out there first because I know I'm going to have to modify the mount, the stock mount. I don't know that there are any mounts out there that specifically work with the 99. So check that out. See if I can get it in there. I guess it'd be nice to put it. Come on. There we go. Oh, we lost it. We had it, but and then we lost it. But we're gonna go ahead and just start taking this thing apart. I'm trying to get used to doing this so that it's, the camera will like it. So, but if you're watching right now, say what's up, say hi. I want to know who's watching, who the real OGs. Because if you're watching and you're a subscriber, then you're a real OG. Because I haven't posted. Well, I posted this year, but last year I didn't really post. So if you still want to come watch me, man, I love you. That's all I gotta say. Alright. Now the cool thing about how the heck let's just take it all apart. The cool thing about the Micro Shark is the cool thing and the kind of crappy thing right now is that the battery tray has clips for all of your it has clips for all of your wires to go through. So if you can kind of see in there, all the wires are are nice and tucked in out of the way so they don't bind on anything. But I wonder if YouTube's still all crappy about me playing music. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Now let's take this guy off. And that's another thing is I've never done this and I haven't really looked into how to do it, but I figured it can't really be that difficult, I saw Brock did it, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then bear with me because my camera setup will change. I don't know what happened. I had my big nice camera set up for this with a better angle, but that didn't work out. Let's go ahead and take this off. I don't know. Are people using? I don't know if you've built one of these. Let me know. Are people still using the servo saver? I don't think so. definitely not. Yeah, no, that's a no-go. We're done right there. So I guess we could take this off from here. I guess it just pops off. Yep. And take that off because we'll probably need that with our new servo. Luckily, I got my KRC mat to keep me all cute like and going. Keep me all organized, even though I still find a way to not be organized. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I gotta trim this because let's just throw this on right now as it sits. And that's definitely not gonna work. So we're gonna put this under the knife. Start by taking off the upper link. And I think I gotta take off the top screws of the diff cover. Lift this up. That way I don't have to hold it up in front of me like that. Boom. Actually, I might even be able to do it just here. Let's see. Throw this in there. Now, how are we gonna cut this? Because this thing needs to come back quite a bit. Let me grab a knife or some. Let me grab stuff. All right, time to butcher this thing. Oh, this is kind of scary. I'm gonna. So I either did this right or totally just fucked this mount up. Worst case, I could just blame Brock because he's the one that showed me this way. You can kind of see what I did, trying to preserve the upper mount there, and it's actually pretty sturdy in there. It's not going to sit fully all the way down. We're going to try and get it as close as possible. And that should, in theory, right? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. The issue now is going to be clearance. So you might need to make either design and make or buy a new servo mount for this thing. But we're gonna find out right now. I don't know if this is gonna allow for the car to have full, quote unquote, flex. Let's see. hooks up in there. All right. We'll run it like that for now then. So it looks like we're gonna clear. It looks like everything's gonna be fine, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna use the included servo horn. I'm usually a fan of metal, but I've been told that these plastic horns are the shiznit. So we're just gonna go with these. Now, if I remember correctly, what did it say? Okay. I feel like this is gonna be like super overkill, like for this servo or for this car. But that is exactly what we're going for. And I'll show you guys like what I mean by that, because the the motor I installed, like I didn't realize how much bigger it was, but it's pretty freaking big compared to the servo we took out. So that's my phone. Shout out to Joshua Wilhelm for subbing. What's up, bro? Welcome. I don't know if he's watching right now or if he was one of the people that kind of just came in, took a look, and said goodbye. Come on. It's going. Might have to. There we go. Okay, let's get this thing installed now. I'm just gonna put the ball in the hole and to drop the ball. Sorry, this thing's a kind of a bitch. And the next thing we're gonna be installing on this car after all these, not today, but I got some Trio Hobby beadlocks on the way, which I'm super excited about because they're the first. Well, they're the second, but as far as like now, they're the second best, or the second, but my favorite design so far of these micro wheels. So we got that installed. Might have to adjust it or see what I do with it, but it looks good for now. I'll probably have to recenter it. That's tomorrow's problem. I did have to, for this car, poop, run an extension, but which it looks like I'm gonna have to. Well, I don't know. Hold on, because I think this servos might be longer, so I might not need that anyways. Okay, so we gotta go in there and attach it back into. I don't know if you guys can see the little clips in there. So we're gonna go ahead and just reattach that, or attach the new ones in there. While we're working. Wait, so it doesn't. Oh, that looks killer in there. I love the way that looks. Okay. Looks like we gotta go this way though. Did I go down up? Oh. see if this thing will even reach. I think it should be just fine. Yeah, it's more than long enough. This thing will reach all the way to the back. My other concern. Okay, let's get this installed first before we start moving forward with other things. Just gotta reattach that because I keep freaking out about it. This thing is my one grief about these 24 scales. They are not the easiest to work with as far as like how small the space is. Okay. That's reinstalled. Boom. Now we're gonna go ahead and reinstall. And what's nice about the servo is it's considerably bigger. Hey yo, what up, Mikey? It's considerably bigger than the stock servo, so that's gonna add a little bit of weight on that axle, which will be great for lowering my center of gravity because it's axle mounted weight. It's a little higher on the axle, but it's still axle mounted weight. And on the front, so my front weight bias is going to be nice. Took me long enough. Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I'm still getting you. I've never live streamed on YouTube, so it's new to me, bro. I'm like looking 4 different directions. Plus, there's a delay. Oh wait, let's. Oh, did I fuck up? I fucked up. I did fuck up. Put in the wrong hole. Thanks, bro. It's getting there. It's taking a while, but it's getting there. Yeah, I had my vlog camera set up as my webcam, but then it decided not to work today, so I had to scrap that idea. And using my actual webcam for this, and then my laptop's webcam. That's why my the angle's all weird, and you're looking at my chin most of the night. Well, oh, we are gonna have to. Okay, so we're gonna have to move. That's why we got the Micro Shark. The Micro Shark allows you to tune your suspension a little bit. So we're gonna move 3rd time's the charm. We're gonna move him down a hole because the servo, because of the way that the mount is. So we are gonna have to get a new mount. I think I'm gonna look into the Emax mount. But I don't know. I gotta look into it and see what. Now that I have the reefs and I know exactly how it fits, then I can kind of see if it's something that will fit me. So that's good. I'm gonna start making more videos too because you're moving on the 15th. Nice, dude. I know you've been waiting for a while. Yeah, my videos are slowly coming back. The only thing that might not come back right away is my day in the life videos because I mean my life is quarantine right now, so I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe after this stream, I'll stream on Twitch some gaming. Bring Black Turtle Gaming back to life because that was that was some fun times. But I don't know what I'm gonna play or if anybody cares, man. So steering. You're getting tested tomorrow? You got the herpes? Or what's going on? Okay, this is the battery. I gotta check that battery, see how dead it is. Let me grab a lipo checker real quick. Oh, I don't know why I have my headphones on. I don't really need them. That's something else we're gonna be installing. Let me check this lipo. Oh, it's dead. Bet. So let's go ahead and grab the ESC and all that fun jazz stuff. So if you watched my IG live stream on Instagram, you saw me take this apart. But so that's the new motor installed. And like I said, the reason I didn't do it on stream is because I had to drill new holes in here. They do make a motor plate that you can go ahead and just order for this, but I didn't want to go through that way because it's all through Shapeways and that takes forever. But this is the original motor, so it's like a solid, like half-inch longer. And this isn't anything crazy. It's just a barrage motor, but it's still crazy how big it is. I don't even know if it's gonna fit, but we gonna send it anyways. Okay. So now. While we're here, wait, what are you getting tested for? You got me. You got me curious as to what it is you're getting tested for. Like I'm guessing COVID, but like, do you have to get tested to move in? Like, how does that work? So. Oh my God. What's up to all the folks joining in? How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I've never used this gear grease, if I'm being honest. I have one already, but I just haven't rebuilt anything. But it's a gear grease, so I'm gonna throw a little bit on this transmission to see. Just give it a little love. Because these gears be tripping. I don't think they'll need a lot because of the size of these things. Throw a little bit more. So I like mine to be nice and coated. There you go. You wanna have that little sticky icky. What up, Marcus? How you doing, bro? I love that you're here. Shout out, because you are, an avid listener of the Hangout. So, shout out for being here. We here. It's just me today. This is my channel, so not that the guys aren't invited, but they got lives and they got stuff to do. So, on the days that I'm not out to hang out, the boy is BlackTurtleGarage, chilling with the peeps. How the hell am I supposed to get? There we go. Put the thing in the hole. It's probably my wife. She's probably gonna come in here. Okay. Now again, if you're doing this mod and you're using a MicroShark chassis, keep in mind that it's not designed for it. So you're gonna be doing a lot of figuring out, as I am right now, because like I said, it's not. It just wasn't meant. Wasn't originally meant to go together. Doesn't even go here. But it looks like the trans will slide right there. Unless I have. Yeah. looking good so far. Now the question is, did I separate the bolts? No, they all look like they're the same size. Here goes nothing. He says working on a smaller C is what it's like to build. Yeah, dude, this is why I'm like up for it, but like this is also why like I'm not up for it because this thing's a bitch, dude. And we use model bodies for these. I actually got to order a new one because I got a new 24 coming that I bought off of a buddy of mine. So I'll probably be throwing a Ford body on there. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is why I need to be supervised. Because I stay fucking it up. Might be nice to protect your gears with a gear cover. How the fuck? Okay, goes like this. That don't look right, bro. Am I tripping? Oh no. That's not for this. That's for something else. Boom. You go like that. I think there's only 2 screws that hold this thing in. Let's just start taking hinges here. So I got ammo to talk about on Sunday. Yeah, there you go. They're gonna be like, "What you talking about?" You should have watched the other live stream. Yeah, man, Sunday's gonna be a good one. We got a lot of stuff to talk about on Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of different stuff. So I'm excited. There's a lot of news that came out this week. Some new cars that I'm excited to talk about. Let's put it that way. I don't. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if you follow the crawler scene at all their markets, but if you do, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, find out on Sunday, I guess. No, but yeah, basically, there's a new crawler on the market that I'm excited about it, but not as much as I would have been like 4 years ago. I think that's the best way to put it. Is had this come out 4 years ago, I would have been right there with everybody, shitting bricks about it. It came out now, and that's not. Now is not when I want to. Now we're past it, bro. Like we're past that kind of. And it's still cool. It still looks like a decent car. The reviews on it are good. It's from Axial, so it's gonna be, some quality. But again, it's just a little too late. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those where I will probably be the. It's fucking every day of the RC hangout is where I'll be outnumbered. Actually, I think Jeff might not be into it either. I think Oscar and Brandon are here for it, and I think Bobby will be into it, but I'm just not. I'm not feeling it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the new Axial Rift. It's like SBX, SBX 10. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's basically a rock bouncer, which is cool, I guess. Cool now, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys gonna pick one up? Is that something that piques your? I swear to God, if this screw does this shit one more time, I'm done. I'm quitting YouTube. I'm giving up on everything. The hard part is I gotta do this all so you guys can see too. So you guys see my failures. I swear. I swear. I'm gonna lose my shit. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me see if this shit even fits while it's here. doesn't, I'm gonna have to take it out and resolder it, and that's gonna be a big old pain in my ass. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna be just not long enough? Or am I gonna have to stretch this pull out? There we go. That looks like a good enough to me. Actually, quite like that. It's not all the way long enough. All right. You know what? Let's be smart here, Eric. Let's do these two first. In case you didn't know, guys, I'm an idiot. I can piss myself off sometimes. More than you guys can imagine. Both of these need to be in phase. I don't know if you can. Can you? Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and put these back in. Okay. Because these axles have been such a pain in the ass. Or axle shafts, I guess they are. Luckily, like all these are the same screw size, which makes my life easy. I need to put the axle shaft back in, and then the interior can go in next, and then I think we'll be good for now. Let's go ahead and get this on here. I can hear my wife's show out there. She's either watching like The Bachelor or like The Challenge or something like that. Just hear her. Put thing in the hole. Put it in the hole. There we go. There she goes. Now we gotta put this in the hole. One more. Let's get in. Hey, Marcus, if you're still there, I almost got Jeff to buy a semi, but I think he fell asleep and missed out on it. So kind of a bummer, but we'll get him in there one of these days he'll be in the semi game. So there's that servo. I gotta paint that black or something. I don't know that that's gonna work for me, but it'll work for now. We'll see if there's any issues down the road. Yep. Let's see. What else? Oh, we gotta put the interior back in. Now, if you watched me disassemble this shit, you saw. Let me see. Everybody needs an RC set. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But he's working on it. He wants a grand hauler, but he's trying to, do it the right way and not just go out and buy one. He wants to buy I think he wants to buy a kit. And knowing him, to build it, and knowing Jeff, take it out to a lighthouse and build it somewhere in California, because that's the most Jeff thing to do. I don't think it's gonna work. Whatever, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Do I have longer screws? I don't. But you know what? We're gonna run with Marcus here, by the way. Oh, you signed into your channel. There you go. Yeah, everybody needs an RC semi, dude. Those are. I don't even get to play with mine as much as I would like, but I love mine. I swear to God, this is like my enemy. Is this fucking dashboard? Like, I don't know how I got this in here the first time, because I don't remember being this hard. Yeah, that's what she said. Think we got it? Oh, we got it. Yep, we got it. Boom. She's in. We got the interior back in. Let's see if it'll screw down with the new big motor. I think I just want the seats to get kind of just brought down a little bit. No, that's okay. That's okay. We can figure that out down the road. I'm not concerned about it right now, but it's alive. This is the servo that I took out. It's a little tiny one. I don't even know if it might still be alive. But I'm gonna throw it in the case so you guys can see the actual size difference between it, like lengthwise, and the reef servo. So pretty cool. I'll have to find a use for that little thing. Maybe put it as the head of one of my crawlers or something along those lines. I'm gonna put this back. That goes in there. Push the thing in the hole. And we have to tie this down, or bolt this down, I guess would be the correct terminology. Now, Marcus, do you have any content on your channel, like videos on your stuff? I'd love to, especially your models, man. I'd love to see more of your models. That's right up my alley. All right, there you got it. There you have it. It's not the prettiest on the inside right now, but whatever, we'll live. I'll have to. I'm trying to decide what my 6 videos are. I'll check them out. I'll watch those tonight. I need something to do. I might stream some video games here on Twitch later on, but I'll definitely check them out. I'll subscribe. Um, Now, are you talking the new lowrider? I know you had that one, or are you talking like custom lowrider? Because those are pretty sick too, like the ones that people custom make. Those are really, I find those really cool. Also, if anybody out in the world knows where I can get some RC 4-wheel drive tires or wants to send me some, let me know because they're hard as hell to find right now. And when people aren't charging $100 for a $20 set of tires, like because I have new wheels coming, and that's something that the new wheels are gonna go on this one. These wheels are gonna go on the new 24. But there it is, all done. I'll have to get some running video out in the front yard. I have a front yard course, so I'll get some video there. I'll definitely have to check it out if you have lowriders too, bro. That's a must have. Now, the next car, I don't even know if the next car is gonna fit, but we're gonna go for it anyways, cause that's how we do. Cause we ballers. Let me go grab that real quick. Oh yeah, it doesn't even fit on screen. So this is I was watching. This is my 10 scale TJ. And again, we'll have to play around down the road with the angles, but this is my favorite RC right now. Mostly because it's, built, basically every part that I want upgraded is upgraded. So it's a lot of fun to drive. It's not done yet, but it's damn near close. Did I lose a hook? I did lose a hook. What the heck? When did that happen? What happened there? Dang, I need to show my rig some love. This all the screws are loose. I'm missing stuff. It's crazy, man. Let's go ahead and tighten this back up. Yeah, but the reason this one's on the bench is because, like I said, it's not, your fun projects are never done. This one, my only complaint about it was, and with a grain of salt because I love reefs, but my one complaint was that it just wasn't moving the rocks as much as I wanted it to. I have a great servo in there. It's a Reefs, it's a 444, which is a great servo. It's probably my favorite servo on like most basic rigs. Like if you're running like a stock car and you wanna get just you want to get something nice that's gonna have more than enough power, but you're gonna kind of leave your rig stock. The 444 is a great car, and that's exactly I'm gonna use this on my wife's car. That for the most part is gonna stay stock, but even that one's gonna end up upgrading over time. But like I said, I love this servo. But I'm going to my go-to servo for this is like the go-to. Like if I am building a car, if I can, I'm throwing this servo in here. And that would be the Raw 500, which I was really torn. Let me see. I don't have that many people watching, so it's not that big of a deal. But basically, so I have two of them here, ready to go. So I have, this is like what you would if you would go order a Reef servo, a Reef's Raw 500. This is what you get. But I have this, which is a numbered one. a gold raw. Only 40 of these. Yeah, only 40 of them were made. You can kind of see. It'll focus on. Only 40 of them were made. The numbers don't really matter. You kind of got to pick your own number. They were almost exclusively sold to the team. And I only say almost exclusively because I don't think he meant to exclusively sell them to the team, but I guess the whole team just decided that they all had the money for him and didn't want to miss out on them. So a majority of the cars, of the servos, ended up being sold to team drivers. Some people on the wild did get some, but not like a majority went to team members. And I don't. It's such a nice servo. I don't know if I want it to go in this car. And then Marcus knows. What he's talking about is actually on the RC Hangout podcast. Jeff, who is pretty much an OG Reefs driver. He he owns a gold servo too, and it's like his baby. He shows it at least 2 to 3 times a stream, and that's just it's his favorite. So yeah, that we talk about that gold servo. I have one, he has one, and that's just a little inside joke. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful servo, but I don't know if I wanted it because the whole point of my rig here was that I wasn't adding a ton of brass color. Like there's brass on this car, just because of the hard body. I needed to, you know, counter that. But if you look, any of the brass I do have is like, I guess, anodized. Some of it's scratching off, but it's it's oh, I gotta fix that. To look like a silver blackish color, and then this is aluminum. I'll eventually get a nice new case here, but I'm not rocking the brass color. So I don't know if the gold would really fit in this, and I would want that to go on like a really crazy build. I just pulled my servo or my. I'm losing it. I would want it to go on like a extremely nice build that has more high quality electronics to match, which is not this car. This car has really nice electronics. It's got a Holmes Hobby system in it. Really nice system. Really great for an everyday car. But I don't know if it's the one I want for. But it's not. This isn't like high end. Like I would want like like a really nice like Mamba X or like a a Tekin servo or a Tekin ESC and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and put a raw. So this is what they look like normally. And something that we were working on today, finalizing today, and this is why I said it shouldn't really be a big deal that I'm saying it here because nobody's really gonna watch this. But we're gonna be releasing a blue raw 500. Or a custom raw 500, I guess I should say, with Reefs RC, who's the one who they make the servo, obviously, best servos in the game in my humble opinion. And that's not just because I'm sponsored by them, because I actually used to be on a different team of also very high quality servos. Cab over, painted black and gold, brass accents with gold. Oh, damn, Marcus, that's a fucking great idea. That's an amazing idea. I don't know if I could pull it off, but I'm damn right gonna try. He's saying a grand haul on my grand hauler, which is my cab over build, which I think I talked about in the video, the New Year's release video. That would be badass. And it would be way overkill for what we need. like in the best of ways. I think this is how this one. I always mess these up, going the wrong direction. But yep, we're good. Now he's saying to put it on my cab over, paint it black with gold accents, with gold brass axles. That's actually a really good idea. Damn. Done. Done. Now I gotta see what my damn. Damn it, Marcus. Now you got my brain going. You got my mind going all crazy. But yeah, eventually the blue one will go on this car. We're gonna pick up 3 of them. Because my wife is gonna. I told her about it. She was listening in on our call and was like, "You're getting me one, right?" And I'm like, "You don't even like." My wife is great. My wife watches. She'll hang out with me. She'll drive. She has 2 cars up there that she's maybe driven like twice in the last year. She claims she really likes to to do it, but it's not like. I think it's more. It's my hobby that I think she just enjoys hanging out with me and having something that we can kind of relate on. So she's awesome like that. But yeah, she said, "Oh, I want one too." Okay, for your driven twice a year car, I guess I can. I guess we can do that. Oh Jesus! This is gonna break some stuff. I can already tell. Yeah, but she decided she wants one, so we're getting her one. We're getting me one, and just because I don't normally do it, but I'm gonna pull a Jeff, and I'm gonna get one just to have as my like. So you'll see Jeff, and well, Jeff will get one too. But this is kind of like a little partnership that we're doing with Reefs RC, because Reefs hit us up and was like, I want to give back, I want to help, the cause, and he knows that, ASD crawlers, that's, before the RC Hangout, I think even before Black Turtle Garage, um, there was ASD crawlers like that. And we're all very much, we know that we're not above the cause, and that's very near and dear to our hearts, is to help spread awareness and educate and help different programs that help children and adults on the spectrum, and that's a very important thing to us. So for this to happen, it was a really cool thing. So we're all very excited. Who keeps texting me, bro? Oh, there we go. So check that out. And I think this just looks a little bit better with all the silver Jeep and the servo winch. I think that just looks a little bit better. Nice and cute in there. And it should be more than enough power. Like more than enough. Like we'll probably end up breaking stuff, but that's why it's important to set your endpoints. So we're gonna do some testing with this. I'll probably take this out in the weekend and get this thing going. Get this thing tested, dialed in. Maybe it'll be considered finished one of these days. Let's get this in here. Just gotta clean up the firing a little bit. I gotta fix whatever's going on with the ESC. It's flopping around like no tomorrow. This gets tucked in here. This goes here. This goes nice and tucked in here. Bam. Hold on. Gotta clean this off. Handy dandy sticky kicks cleaner, which I gotta order some more of. I love this stuff. I use that shit on everything. I like it because it's got the nice little squeeze applicator. Now, I don't know if it's electronic safe, but this ESC is waterproof. So I'm just trying to get the dirt off so I can put some new double-sided tape on here, because this one's all grimy and shit. We'll do this right. We'll get the heat gun. Maybe not. We'll see. Come on. It's going. If you're wondering, I'm peeling off the double-sided tape. It's really gross with dirt in it, hairs and little pebbles. So I can clean this off properly. In the corner. There it is. Okay. ESC. Grab some two-sided tape. Shout out for you guys watching at home. I really do appreciate it. You know, it's always scary coming back, especially knowing, you know, I get a good amount of people watching, you know, my other streams, and to know that it's not going to be like that right away, it's a little scary, you know, taking almost a year off is scary. So to know that there's at least one or two people out there that you don't want to watch, that makes me feel a lot better about what I'm doing, and it's telling me that, you know, I never did YouTube for the money or for anything like that, because let me tell you, there isn't. Don't get me wrong, if you work hard and really apply yourself to YouTube and put out the right stuff, and that's a big if too, like putting out the right stuff. But if you do all the right stuff, like, you can be successful at YouTube and you can make a career out of it. But that was never my main intention. I always did it just to be able to, you know, record my life and be able to look back at it down the road. And it helps that, you know, I had a little bit of success and I was able to make a little bit of money when I was consistently streaming, consistently posting. That was always very exciting. But to be able to just get back to it and know that, like I said, at least one person wants to watch it's really exciting. I'm gonna go through and clean this thing because it needs a lot of help. But that's it for that install, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys come back. If this is something you guys want me to keep doing, I will do more builds for sure. I'm gonna do a video on this probably, and then I will be doing a video on my drag car, which is right there. Which, you know what? Since you guys are here, let's do that. Let me move this. See the back. think we can reveal. Let me turn this thing down. If you guys are here and you're up for it, there we go. That's kind of better. Let me know if you guys want me to show you guys the drag car, because I've been keeping it under wraps. But like I said, if you guys want to see it here, let me know. I did get a new motor, so that's gonna go in it today. So let me go ahead and show you guys this bad girl. So there's the drag car. Kind of rotate on my chair. And if you notice on the inside, it does have a full cage all the way around. I haven't figured out. If I'm gonna put a wing on there, and I haven't figured out if I'm gonna put an interior. But this is my 13.5 drag car, guys. Good look. Obviously, because of the lights right now, it's a little bit brighter than, or lighter than it normally is. But it's kind of that primer, a little darker than primer color that was really popular at SEMA a couple years ago. My wife absolutely fell in love with it. Let me turn this down too. There we go. It's a little better. But she fell in love with it. She calls it her Oreo milk color. And that's so that's the drag car, guys. I'm gonna be working on that next, and then I'll put out a video probably either late this week or in the weekend or early next week. So Marcus, thank you for watching. If you're watching this after the fact, enjoy the two me's. But thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys